It's like mosquito that wants to bite you. No, not mosquito. A mouse that wants to bite you. You know, they'll fall, blow air. And then you'll be there, you'll be sleeping, you'll be feeling good. You know, you'll be feeling good. But it's getting ready to bite you and chew on your feet, right? I'm speaking from experience. I went to a boarding house, so I know.
Let me introduce you.
Let's do it. Come on, let's do it. Hey, let's do it. Come on, let's do it. Hey. Hey, how are you doing? Hope you are doing great. Hope you are doing well. Yes, I'm in our bedroom. All right, so today we're going to be talking about 7 types of guys or men to avoid if you're trying to date, you're looking for a life partner, you're looking for someone to spend the rest of your life with, someone to share your dreams with. There are certain people that might not be best for you. Okay, so today I'll be sharing with you 7 different types of men to avoid. And if you're interested in these types of videos, then please subscribe to the channel, okay? Thank you. All right, number 1, the let's see how it goes men. These men want the benefits of dating you. However, they don't want to fully commit to you. They want to keep their options open. They still want to have one leg out so that at the slightest provocation, they can say peace and say, oh, you know, it's not just working out and I'm a bounce. These type of men love to string women along, either because they don't know what they want or because they are not sure of themselves, you know, it could be for whatever reason, or maybe they just enjoy it. You know, some of them are psycho like that. But for whatever reason, they love to string women along. They love to keep their options open. And those types of men are not good for you because you constantly wonder where you are in your relationship. What stage are you guys? Have you progressed enough? Are you making progress? And every single time you might try to maybe bring up the issue of marriage or whatever, or maybe going to visit each other's parents, then it becomes, oh, you know, let's still take our time. What's the rush? Marriage is just a paper, you know. And it becomes all those things for those types of men. Or maybe a guy is asking you out and he says to you, yeah, you know, let's just see how it goes. That statement, personally, I believe it's a red flag. If he wants to figure something out, he should go do it by himself without locking you down. Do you understand? And when it's done figuring it out, especially when you know yourself and you know what he wants, it can come back. And if at that time you're still interested and available, then you can proceed. Number 2, the guy that doesn't try enough. Okay, and let me tell you what I mean. When men like you, they will put in an effort to be with you. And the level of efforts can vary from men to men, you know, because different men, different personalities, different, you know, temperaments and all of that. And that's completely understandable. But what is common to all men in this life is that when they want you, they come after you. They're not casual about it. They're not indifferent about you. They show that they like you. They show that they want you. You know, so if you are the one having to do the chase, sis, no. Some men love it when women chase them, when women go after them, when women, you know, they like to feel like, oh yeah, she likes me, and they like to do little things here and there to keep those women around them because it boosts their ego. Whatever the case is, you don't want to be categorized as one of those women, right? So if a guy isn't showing too much interest, if he isn't putting in an effort to be with you, don't keep going all in with that kind of guy. Don't keep chasing after someone that isn't chasing after you. That makes sense, right? Number 3, some men are emotionally unavailable. Okay, maybe because of past relationships, maybe because of their background, their upbringing, maybe because of certain places that they are in their lives. Maybe, you know, they're still trying to figure themselves out or whatever. But when a guy is emotionally unavailable, it's quite risky because that means his level of commitment is low and he really isn't ready for a relationship. Do you understand? Because there's a certain level of emotional maturity that comes with being able to stay in a good relationship and sustain it as well. So when a guy is available but emotionally locked up, maybe the guy is even still stuck on his ex, you don't want to, you're not the guy's savior. Don't get that mentality that, oh, I can change him. You cannot change anyone. Only God can change people, right? Don't take up the challenge of being that guy's savior. Don't put his burdens on your shoulders, because even if you're able to help him work out his emotional issues, he might end up falling in love with someone else. That's not you. Let me mention at this point that everything I say is subject to exceptions. You know, they are not absolutes. They're not like, it's not like it's impossible for an emotionally unavailable guy to fall in love. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, in everyday life, in real life, under all things being equal, these are the type of guys that might not be best for you. Number 4, there is this thing with bad guys. There is an attraction. There is an attraction that women have to bad guys. And even I can't explain it. I just know it's there. Do you understand? That is why my number 4 is going to be the player. Okay? Don't see, again, I know there's a vibe that they give. They're usually good looking, very charismatic, very smooth, you know, good. They have good jobs. They have things going for, maybe they have a very lovely apartment, you know, like they have things going for themselves, right? They know what to say. They know how to choose their words. They make you feel good. But it's like mosquito that wants to bite you. No, not mosquito. A mouse that wants to bite you, you know, they'll blow air. And then you'll be there, you'll be sleeping, you'll be feeling good. You know, you'll be feeling good. But it's getting ready to bite you and chew on your feet, right? I'm speaking from experience. I went to a boarding house, so I know. So they first blow, you know, make you feel good, and then they start to chew on your skin. That's what the mice, yes, that's what they do. That's exactly how those players are. They make you feel good. They give you what you're looking for. But at the age of 30, at the age of 25, sis, there's no time for bad guys. There is no time for players. You know, don't avoid them. Avoid them at all costs, you know. Number 5, the controlling guy. The guy that wants to tell you where you can go, where you cannot go, what you can wear, what you cannot wear, who you can be friends with. The guy that wants you to submit your salary to him every month. The guy that wants to know how much you're earning per time. The guy that wants you to change your properties that you owned before meeting him into his name just because he's going to marry you. True life stories. True life stories, sis. The guy that wants you to abandon your very successful career that you're passionate about so that you can sit at home and do nothing, which is not what you want. And there are signs, okay? The signs are always there when you meet these types of men because they can't help themselves. You know, they have to voice their opinion about how they don't like something. They don't like someone that you're friends with. And they are insisting that they don't want you with that person. They start to remove you from your family members, from your friends. They start to isolate you. And before you know it, that guy is all you have. Then they become your Lord and Savior. You do not want those types of men. Number 6, the liar. Who? All liars shall go to fire. That's what we used to say, right? Because lying, I mean, there are some, I've met one liar before. Have I told you guys the story? Have I shared the story with you? My spirit was unsettled about this guy. Like there was something about this guy. This was, I mean, over 10 years ago now. But no, not 10 years. How old am I? This was a long time ago, right? Maybe like 7 years ago or whatever. But my spirit was unsettled about this guy. So I started to pray. Father, open my eyes. What am I missing? What am I not seeing? Show me what is hidden about this guy. I tell you, my eyes were open. I started to ask certain questions. I confronted him with the lie and he starts to give me reasons as to why he was lying. Oh, you know, he didn't want to. perpetual liars. You see, when a guy lies to you, and see, your instincts will tell you. You will see the signs. They're there. Your instincts will tell you. Your spirit will tell you. Bible says that the spirit in man and the inspiration of the Almighty gives him understanding. Your spirit will tell you this guy is lying to you. You don't want to date a liar. Because if you date and get married to someone who lies very comfortably, very easily, you will never enjoy peace because you would constantly worry. Where is he? What is he doing? Where has he gone? Who is he with? Number 7, a miser. Okay, not even a stingy person, right? Because like my pastor said one time, he said a stingy person will not give you. But both of them, they are even the same category. A stingy person will not give you, but a miser will not give himself. So that person, a miser, is stingy towards himself. Someone that is stingy. Let me put 3 in 1. Stingy, selfish, and a miser. Those 3 in 1. You want to be with someone who knows how to give freely. I mean, not to the extreme, not unreasonably, but because there's a balance to everything. But at the same time, a guy or a human should not be selfish. It should not be all about me, 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 me. Oh, I cannot give you. I don't have. Even if that person has $10 billion in their account and you're asking them for $1, it is work. Or a miser, someone that is so stingy to himself that even in an emergency, they would rather take the longer route and save money than take a shorter route and get there on time. No. It's not even a fruit of the spirit, okay? Being selfish is not a fruit of the spirit. Being stingy, being a miser, those things are not fruit of the spirit. I saw a story on Instagram one time of a couple who lost their child because the child was sick, and then they went to the hospital and they asked for some money to treat the child, and the couple couldn't produce money for the child. Not because they did not have, right? But because the husband wanted the wife to pay, the wife wanted the husband to pay. It's ridiculous, I know. True life story. The wife was saying, oh, she's been the one paying for different things all this while the husband too should pay. For whatever reason, the husband too refused to pay. The child passed, unfortunately. That's just completely outrageous. But again, like I said earlier, the signs are there. The signs are there. Your spirit will speak to you. Your conscience will speak to you. Your instincts will speak to you. But again, let me emphasize that these are just guiding principles. They're not absolute. They're not set in stone. There are exceptions to every rule, okay? What do you think? Which one resonates with you the most? Which one doesn't? Do you disagree with any? Whatever your thoughts are, please leave them down below in the comment section. Have you subscribed to the channel? Have you thumbs up the video? Thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to see you again very, very soon. If there are certain topics you would love me to speak about, then please let me know down in the comment section, all right? Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. I can't wait to see you again very, very soon. I pray God blesses you, your homes, your marriages, your relationships. Most importantly, I pray God blesses you. Remain in God and God bless you. Mwah. Bye.